find your limits is what he was saying.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, so that was the introduction. And
Yeah.
I'm going, that's superhuman. I mean, at that time, I don't even think I could have held a 45-pound plate over my head.
I certainly can't right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
fact.
incredible. And he did it for like 12 minutes as all those guys went through straight and looked like a stone cold killer when he was done.
Yeah.
So that was one deal. You know, there was other guys like Rudy Reyes. I met him many
Rudy.
years after.
Was he?
No, he had got out, but like Corporal Jarvis and Bull and all my cadre guys, Rudy was just before their generation, so he was a little bit before my time. But I had talked to Rudy years later and asked him. I said, "Well, what was it like when you were in?" He said, "Man, getting a slot to go to jump school was awful. So you had to, and this is where the tradition of fitness came in, is you had to compete against all of these guys, and this is where they became superhumans." He's like, so going to the Army to do jump school, you got to do their PFT. And I don't know what their max push-ups is, like 20, 30, whatever it is. He's like, we would go face-to-face, head off, and you had to do no less than 200 to 250 or 300 push-ups. He goes, for me to go to jump school, I had to do 300 push-ups, unbroken. And I was like, what? 300
unbroken push-ups.
That's what they would do. So calisthenics was a thing. When I was going through the RIP program, there was, I believe it was Master Sergeant Yarlum, and he didn't look crazy big, okay? But they kept telling us he's part of the Thousands Club. I was like, what's the Thousands Club? He can do 1,000 of any calisthenic. I said, what, is that a thing? He goes, on the Mew, he did 1,000 of every calisthenic. So 1,000 sun gods, 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 bodyweight squats, 1,000 lunges.
Jesus. What rank was this guy?
Master Sergeant.
He was a Master Sergeant that was just jacked as crap.
So, like I said, when I was looking at him, I'm thinking, no, he's not that big. So he just got back from his Mew, and he came down, and he gave us a little sun god treatment. So we circled up in a wagon wheel and stuck our arms out. And for 30 minutes, that's all we did was sun gods.
30 minutes.
And he never moved. His pace never changed. His voice never changed. And at the end, we did like 5 push-ups in 15 minutes because they were like super slow down, super slow up. And again, as he's telling us up, down, his voice inflection never changed. He never shook. His arms never wavered. Even the cadre that was direct over us, who are superhumans, they were taking breaks, pulling their arms down and getting in my face because my arms were down. Right.
Yeah.
And they're yelling at me and getting my arms up. Right. And then they jump back out. They're getting break. They're getting relief. No, I'm Master Sergeant.
Jeez.
So at the end of that, he circled us up and he could have put a Coke can on his chest